of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day.
Right at the same time, huh? This place is the best. Lord Cao Cao gave me some money when I told him I was planning on eating with you. Eat up and prepare for tomorrow, he said. He's just the best, don't you think? That's a lord I'm glad to serve. Right, so we can eat as much as we want. Good thing my stomach's always ready for more. Like the other day, he was in a pinch, and I managed to protect him without getting a single scratch on him. Then he gave me this great position, telling me I should stick around more. I mean, I was thrilled, but I couldn't help but worry about it. Well, I haven't been able to tend to my fields for a while now. And at this rate, there won't be enough of a harvest to fill everyone's bellies. But my job is to protect Lord Cao Cao, you know? So I got stuck worrying about which ought to be more important. And I figured getting Lord Cao Cao to the top has got to be the priority. Because if anyone can create a world where everyone can eat, it'd be him. So, if I can protect him, more people can eat. I don't know. Am I making sense? Oh boy. It feels like I'm full, but with feelings in my chest instead of food in my belly. Still, I want to do as much as I can in the fields too. I'll make sure to slide some of the produce your way.
Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao take up as soon as he came of age? Give up? He was captain of the North District of Liang and was famous for his strict leadership.
I hope I didn't catch you by surprise. I wanted to talk to you about what's in store for us in the future. Well, of course. I'm glad you seem to understand what I mean. So, we've been serving Lord Cao Cao for a while. And he's made major progress towards his goals, having won at Guandu, and gained control of the Central Plains. Lately, I've been thinking about what I should do next. Do I remain with the leading faction and serve as a central figure in the forging a new era? Or do I head out in search of something different? Either way, I thought it'd be fun if I could do it with you by my side. Ever elusive, huh? That's what I like about you. Still, things aren't set in stone quite yet, even if Lord Cao Cao has almost made it. But no matter what the future holds, I want to keep you close by. So, whatever you plan on doing, you can expect I'll be along for the journey. That's how much I like you.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellectual, they say.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope. But we won't give up so long as Lord...
Forgive me for the sudden intrusion. Yes, that's right. I'm glad to see you again. A lot has happened since we last met. Would you be willing to listen to my story? I was a wandering swordsman, and Lord Liu Bei took me under his wing. He placed his trust in me, a nobody, and made me a strategist. In return, I worked as hard as I could to justify that trust. It wasn't long before my efforts were noticed by Lord Cao Cao. I was half forced to become his vassal, and thus here I am. Truth be told, it's a story that I'm not yet ready to tell. Perhaps when time passes and the resentment fades, I'll be ready. What weighs the heaviest on me is knowing that I abandoned Lord Liu Bei. He trusted me, and I owe him a great deal. But there are better men than me in Jing. The Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix, for example. With such men at his side, ready to serve and fight for him, Lord Liu Bei will surely start to amass power and move up in the world. Then, sooner or later, he and Lord Cao Cao will become adversaries. When the fateful moment comes, I wonder if I will be able to fight the man I respect more than any other. Listen to me prattle. Forgive me. I suspect I'll be like this the next time we meet too. My apologies in advance.
It's been a long road, thinking back on it. We defeated Shang Jiao, brought down Dong Zhuo, vanquished Yuan Shu, Lu Bu, and Yuan Shao too. I knew from the beginning that this war of conquest Cao Cao chose would require us to eliminate our rivals. But somehow along the way, the world has changed. Yes, and it's going to keep changing too, as long as Cao Cao continues to follow this path. But you know what? I think I like it, this changing world. The North has practically been brought to heel. Now it's time to turn to the South. Our next battle.
My lords, it is almost time. Everyone is gathering in the war room.
Fine, we'll be right there.
With Yuan Shang's defeat, Hebei is now firmly in our hands. Soon it will be time to march on Jing.
Jing is the key. Whatever else happens, the man who controls that region can control the entire realm.
Yu Biao is ineffectual, a weak leader. But he has Liu Bei at his side.
Liu Bei, of course.
You look pleased, my lord.
Yes. From the beginning, I thought he might be the one with the ability to stop me. For a while, it seemed he had given up, lost his appetite for the fight. But it appears that is no longer the case.
I've been thinking this for some time now. But you're actually fond of him, aren't you?
Well, he has something that I don't.
What's that?
The power to move people with emotion rather than reason. That makes him unpredictable, and all the more dangerous for it. I must defeat him. Until I do, my rule will never truly be secure. Xiahou, I want you to take an advance force into Jing.
Understood.
You too. I want you to go with him. You know Liu Bei better than any of us. Perhaps you'll know how best to defeat him.
By the by, we have received reports that Liu Bei has employed a new military strategist. Have you heard about this? Huh. The Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix, I think. They must be very talented men. walking around with such grand nicknames. I believe one of the two, either the Sleeping Dragon or Fledgling Phoenix, now serves Liu Bei as a strategist. Perhaps you know this already, but I mention it just in case. My intuition is usually right about this kind of thing. Jing has been long known to attract the best warriors. I hope we can convince them to join our cause. If Liu Bei does indeed have a military strategist, it may complicate things significantly. All the more reason, of course, for us to strike while the iron is hot, and march into Jing.
Everyone here? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Aye, aye. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Go and get them. Once we take Jing, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky!
Didn't expect an ambush here. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
Can't
believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It is an honor to face you on behalf of my lord.
There they are! Just like Lord Zhuge Liang told us. Go get him! Ah! They're ambushing us here? We must have taken our offensive too far. I see you.
Set a trap for us. This won't be as easy as I'd hoped.
The enemy has stopped our allies from advancing. There's nothing in our way, though, so let's go.
Look around. You are alone. We don't even stand a chance.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
All my might. All my might!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Rough. Easy. Gotta be quicker.
I'm afraid I've got no choice but to fall back.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Rough. Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
This appears to be as far as we go.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I know now how ill-prepared I was. I will retreat.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Looking rough. Let's go.
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. This may be too much for us to handle.
Everyone, fall back!
Looking rough. Their ranks are coming apart at the center. Exploit the weakness with relentless force.
This'll do. Something off about how this is playing out. I'm usually right about this sort of thing.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Gotta be quicker. All my might.
Looking rough.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me!
I go on you in joining the fray. We will turn the tide of this battle ourselves. Time for us to head out too. We ought to do just as the tactician tells us.
He's out. The enemy
No matter
officer
how irritating it
has
is.
been defeated.
As long as we take out Liu Bei, the reinforcements will not matter. We'll punch through the center of their lines and settle this at last.
Whoa. I just felt a sense of foreboding. Lord Eugene, we should go fight off the reinforcements.
Let us be vigilant, as we do not have time to handle anything unexpected.
Begin the advance!
Our bond should not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regret.
All my
find a way to overcome this situation.
I've been waiting for this. All my life.
Hold strong! I've utterly failed. I must have lost my focus.
Now. Let's go.
No!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shameful!
Oh, Zhuge Liang, I have failed to bring your plan to fruition.
Show them your
Fantastic enough.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
I've done my job and captured the stronghold. Now, time for the fire arrows. Forward march!
So that's what they were after. How could I have let them deceive me?
Seems they've outwitted us. But we shall have to turn the battle on its head through our sheer might.
Zhao Yun will halt your advance toward Lord Liu. Start the advance!
Looking rough.
This
Where did I go wrong?
is ours.
Things don't look too good.
This appears to be as far as we go. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. There's only one way I can redeem myself. Let me handle this. Time to advance.
The worst has passed. Now we must go on the offensive.
Sacred Heart protect us! With all my Take this!
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Let's do this!
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I leave the rest up to you.
Victory!
I leave the rest up to you.
An opening! All my might!
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you. This'll do. Now. Very well.
All my might. Got this.
Time to win this.
Down.
I leave the rest up to you.
The time is right. Go.
Fail. I leave the rest up to you.
What I see you. Spirit stirred. Let's go. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
You run out here on your own? All my might. Too bad I'm the one who found you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down.
All my might.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Bird protect. All my might. There we go. Easy. I see you. Take this. Take this. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. Impressive.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go. Got you.
Good. I expected as much from you.
All my might. Easy. Time to act.
Draws here. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
control!
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I am ready.
All my might!
Everything is proceeding as I had expected. Your actions do not surprise me in the least.
I cannot afford to fall here.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer
begun to push them
has
back.
been defeated.
This shows the difference in our strength.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! I, Zhang Liao, will put a stop to your scheme. Now let us fight!
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
We never stood much chance of winning here. But it matters not. I will resist with every sliver of strength that remains in me!
I see you. We may not be able to make it through this.
You gotta be quicker. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Let's go.
Oh my! I hate to admit it, but we're in dire straits.
We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy. This'll do.
Looking rough.
Let's go.
Oh my God!
The moment has come.
How about this? Gotcha. How about this? Sacred Bird protect us. Take this.
Oh my might!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Good. I expected as much from you.
The time is right. Go.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Looking rough.
Take road. All my might.
All my might!
Behold my power.
Oh my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Let's end this. I can go. No further.
The enemy officer
That
has
will
been
be enough.
defeated.
Let's go.
The advance of Cao Cao's forces will now slow.
Easy.
apologies, but I must fall back.
How about the combat?
Done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have done what we can. I only hope that we've bought enough time to defend Jing.
We've emerged victorious. That was too close. Looks like Liu Bei has gained a formidable asset. This is taking longer than it should. They've been flexible and adaptable, deploying their forces in ways that play to their strengths. I'm loath to admit it, but they're a formidable foe.
And it seems that with every fight, their individual forces appear to be growing stronger. Liu Bei's army is nothing like the stories we've heard. Can this military strategist of theirs, this Zhuge Liang, be making such a difference?
I think so. Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's greatest strength is his ability to sway people with emotion. Now that Zhuge Liang is working for them, something might have changed in Liu Bei's heart, and the hearts of those who follow him.
A warrior's fighting spirit and his heart are one and the same. A weapon wielded without passion is mere tempered iron, but a weapon guided by a fighting spirit is terrifying, even in the hands of a child.
If you say so. I prefer to leave such thoughts to the philosophers while men like us focus on action. So let's bring back a full report on the battle and let Cao Cao and his strategists muse over the explanations, eh?
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing Province.
So this is about Zhuge Liang.
Yes. You're old acquaintances, aren't you? Can you tell me about him? What kind of man is he?
Eccentric without question, but also a genius of the highest order. I'm clever enough, I won't deny it, but I could never match the depth of his understanding and insights.
A genius, huh? Can you tell me more?
How about a story? This was a long time ago, back when we were students. There was a group of us, including myself and Zhuge Liang. We were discussing our futures, and Zhuge Liang was telling us what we would become. You'll be a governor, you were regional official, and so on. He doled out our destinies with a look of amusement. Then one of our classmates interrupted and asked, "What about you?" Zhuge Liang stopped, turned to our classmate and said, "Me? Why, I'll become neither governor nor magistrate. I'll be the next Guanzhong. Or maybe Yue Yi."
He said that? Guanzhong was the chancellor of Qi, and Yue Yi, the military ruler of Yan. They are great heroes of the past, each truly singular.
My classmate scoffed at his reply. After all, he couldn't be serious, could he? He was a mere scribe, just like them. But now, years later, here we are. The classmates who laughed at Zhuge Liang have gone on to do exactly as he foretold.
Sounds like it was more than guesswork on his part.
When my classmates claimed that he was just making random guesses, he laughed at them. Will he go down in history as a peerless military strategist? I truly believe he has the skills to make that happen. But only one man truly knows him and understands his genius. The fledgling phoenix, Pan Tong.
I see. Our military strategists are clever men, masters of their trade. But it seems he may be at another level entirely.
I heard he has been living as a hermit, holed up somewhere. It would not be an easy task to speak with him.
Lord Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's strength was his ability to sway people with emotion, yes? Perhaps this alliance is proof of that. Thank you for telling me this. It's given me another headache, to be sure. But it's always better to be informed.
We've been victorious in the initial stage of our invasion of Jin, but I suspect we may yet face a challenge.
This Zhuge Liang, the sleeping dragon as they call him, is a worthy adversary. We drove Liu Bei out of Runan and into Jing province. A victory, yes, but one which we may come to regret in the coming weeks.
But Liu Bei has not taken control of Jing. After Liu Biao succumbed to his illness, his son Liu Song inherited the province. A blessing in disguise, you might say.
Liu Bei should have taken the chance to seize the province for himself, but luckily for us, he is not that sort of man. He let the opportunity slip by. No matter how many geniuses he gathers around himself, ultimately, he lacks true ruthlessness. In a way, it's one of his strengths, but also his greatest weakness.
Indeed. It's been a recurring pattern across his career. Because of it, he's never managed to seize a land to serve as his base. If he ever did, if he were to become the ruler of a province, then he would be a major threat.
Yes, I agree. Shishu, do you have counsel for me?
No, my lord. Not at this time.
Then I shall send a great army to quash Liu Bei now, lest he turn Jing into a fortress. We must slay the serpent before it can gather the clouds around it and become a dragon.